Nikki two times, coming at you again with another Sunday Funday. We're on episode 56. We got my man BC Sports Cards in the house. We got Retroholic Gamer. We got my man Sith Lorley from Spine Ticks. You can find him, myself, Perch, Dan Delatorre, and Uncanny Swag every Saturday night on Spine Ticks Live, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. There's my man Uncanny Swag. We have Red 03 in the house. We got Pick 6 Cards. We've got Justin W. Smith over at Big Sky PC and Rips. We got NPP National Parks Princess in the house. We got Mood over Miami. And we have my alternate ego, Nikki Two Times Gaming. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have you all here. My apologies for stopping and not having a show last week. I'll get into that briefly. Let's turn it down. You know what time it is. Time to break out the prime. Stay hydrated, my friends. Buckle up. It's going to be a great 2 hours. Fastest 2 hours in social media. Love having you all here. You know what I gotta do. I gotta write all you wonderful people's names down. I'm bound to miss somebody. We got Mount Side Trading Cards, Kenyon in the house. What's going on, Kenyon? We have my son, NWE, stopping through and saying hello. If you're into wrestling, I suggest you go check out my son's channel. He does predictions and such, and just other all-around wrestling content on his channel. Also, usually I do some shout-outs. I haven't done some shout-outs in the last couple weeks. So I definitely wanted to at least hit up before I got started with any of the other content. Congratulations to my man, Two Balls Are Better Than One. Those guys, they're up to 415 subs. They just did their 400 sub giveaway. Then we got Philly Rips. He's a new friend to the channel. He's sitting at 112 subs. And I also wanted to thank, I'm now up to 3 subscribers to the channel. So thank you to Jazambi, Brittany, and Small Town Rips, all being members to the channel. Much appreciated. I don't ask. You guys do what you want. It's there. They happened to see that it was there and signed up. So I thank them. But I also thank every single last one of you for being here with me on a Sunday night. Love that you guys are here, that you feel the energy, that you rock and roll with me. We're going 29 strong in the chat right now. So we got some of you lurkers out there. We only have 8 likes, so make sure you are hitting that like button. Woo! That was a mouthful. I might need to take a few extra sips of the prime before we get started on anything else. Right now, I'll leave it up to you guys. How are you all doing? How were you able to survive without a week of Nikki Two Times for Sunday Funday? I know I had a great time last Sunday not being here. This is the place I love to be, but my dad and my stepmother were in town. I haven't seen them for 3 years. So in person anyway, do that whole Skype and stuff. But first time I seen them in 3 years, It was a great, great day hanging out with him, my stepmother, my aunt, uncle, cousins. My brother was over. We just had a wonderful Sunday, so it was much needed. Got to spend quality time with family and rejuvenated the batteries. We got Boji. What's going on, Boji? Yeah, trolls are definitely where it's at. BC knows, too, that the best troll gave me the best phrase. We're talking Vagana for life, baby. And don't forget about the Bobs as well. Right there, BC. Sundays are where it's at. I try to bring the energy. We're talking sports. We're definitely going to talk NASCAR, MLS, MLB, the ending to the NBA and NHL seasons. A little bit about draft and free agency stuff. What's going on? We got Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles in the house. What's going on there, Zach? Yeah, we're going to get into all that. A couple shows. You know, I like to round out the day with shows. And I'm actually going to open up some cards today. Yep. I was feeling weak today. I've been trying to lay off on the cards for the most part, not buying too much. I did open up a box of Top Series 2. Made the video. I have not posted that yet, so be on the lookout for that. That'll be posted this week. I still have my hobby box of Parkhurst, Upper Deck Parkhurst Hockey. Gonna open that. But tonight, for you guys, live, I picked up a tin. My man Tyrese Maxey. I couldn't resist. When I saw Maxey sitting there, I was like, I gotta have it. I don't open up a ton of basketball on this channel, but I'm planning on opening up quite a bit to do some Cooper Flag chasing. Let's get this at least ripped open a little bit, get myself kind of started, settled. And don't worry, Sid. This will not take away from what I end up putting in towards the investments. Yeah, see, that's pretty nice. Nice lunchbox. That I don't like, though. Like, it's hard to see on the screen, but they weren't in there all that tight. The packs. Yeah, freaking piece of wood. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But I guess that's what you get with like a repack. Oh wow! Never mind. That's actually kind of cool. That's an that piece of wood actually means something. Now I feel like a moron. Hi, Shippy. I hope I didn't like say something weird. Hi, Shippy. We got Phil Ailing in the house. What's going on, Phil? And I'll say hello to you, JD. Hello. So that piece of wood, it says here, this is an authentic piece of game-used court from the 2024 NBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis. All right. I guess that's kind of cool. All right, I'll look into that a little further at a later time. going to open up the cards. We're going to get that out of the way first. Sawyer Bartholomew, hello to you too. Doesn't come with a lot of packs. Let's see what we got here. We got a few things though. We got 2021, 2020-21 Optic Donruss, 2022-23 Prism Basketball, 21-22 Prism Basketball, 23-24 Optic, and for the end, your hanger pack or value pack or whatever for the Mosaic. Mosaics are pretty decent. I like Mosaic. All right, which one? We'll go newest to oldest for the 4 packs. There's Swag's Joker. What's going on there, Retroholic? Oh my god. I feel like a rookie. I haven't opened cards in a while. Get a little bit more light. We're starting off with a Keegan Murray, Jaden Hardy, Jalen Doran, and we'll finish it off with My House, Steph Curry. That is just a base. I'll put a penny sleeve on the guy to start us off with. You know how it goes, my friends in chat. If you got something you want to talk about, go ahead. Share. Get into the Prism. I think it's a... you know what? It is a... like rainbow or whatever you want to call that. Rainbow Hollow. Jason Preston on the base. Paolo Banchero on the rookie. I'll put a sleeve on that as well. Brooke Lopez. And we'll finish it off with a Mikal Bridges. All right. Not bad. I mean, I usually... Not that I open a lot of tins. It's probably like my 3rd or 4th tin since I started collecting, and this has been the best one so far. This is not the best looking Paolo. Be nice to get a Cade Cunningham out of this. But, yeah. Oh. Got a rainbow on this one, too. Jalen Smith. Devontae Graham. We'll pull from the back. Dosumu. Rookie from Chicago. And the hit. Hamidou Diallo. Well, you know, Nexus, you could have always just continued what you were doing and not worry about being found out. All right, last pack of the regular packs. Yeah, the Paolo is pretty nice even for a base card. Looks like it's a little dinged up on the bottom. We're starting off with a Bojan Bogdanovic. These are all base. Not a base. I don't know what that last card is. Eric Pascal. John Collins, long since dismissed from the Hawks. And Donovan Mitchell, my house during his Utah Jazz days. We got Health and Wealth in the house. What's going on there, Health and Wealth? And we'll open up the big boy. This should be a pretty good one. There's my girl, Brittany. What's going on, Brittany? Good to see you. Shouted you out at the beginning of the show as being a channel member, all-star channel member. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing that as well. All right, so we got that as well. We'll hold that to the side. I think this is like you get a chance of White Sparkle, which could be a really good hit if you get one. Alrighty. Alright. Can't even flip them. Hits are all over the place, it looks like. We're going Aaron Gordon. Lonnie Walker IV. Goran Dragic. And I know Brittany likes basketball and collecting a few basketball slabs. Plus, she also collects that fire and has Marvel card slabs as well. Go check her out over on Instagram. We got Maxi Kleber. Doug McDermott. We got the National Pride, Chris Paul. I like these National Pride cards. Facundo Campazzo. Kira Lewis Jr. Yusuf Nurkic on your green mosaic. We got a bang of Kyrie Irving. And we'll finish it off with a Danilo Gallinari on the rainbow. These guys really aren't worth anything, but I'll put at least a penny sleeve on them. Bull. And maybe the hit of the night. We got a Rudy Gobert on the pink. Oh, okay, you automatically get pinks, but I was hoping for some sparkles. For a sparkle. Looks like it's not going to happen. DeAndre Jordan. And we'll finish this off with a Nico Mannion. So, Nicky Two Times has not exactly had a hot hand as of late, but it was fun. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Got to see, some color, some flash. The tin, of course, is rocking. Let me show off the tin, not backwards. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, the box of Series 2 is not good. My Celebrini cards came back from PSA. Not exactly what I was looking for, so the hot hand is kind of gone cold. No, they must have been sitting in ice buckets for a while. but I still have fun. That's what I'm here for. That's what you guys are here for, to hang out. We got Doogie's Dugout in the house. What's going on, Doogie? Man, Doogie, I'm starting to rock. We got 2 weeks left of the home run challenge, and I'm definitely doing solid, my friend. Let's see, I got that right here. I was hoping for Justin over at Three Good Nerds to stop on through tonight so I can bust his stones, because I've overtaken him in the standings, and I noticed that you are no longer in the basement and are doing pretty decent for yourself. BC, I'm coming for you, Bart. I'm right on your tail, pal. I got your number. I don't have much left to choose from. Not that I felt like I had much to choose from in the first place, but I'm doing pretty solid, guys. And I'll get into that a little bit more later as well. Just wanted to make sure I welcomed in some of the other new people that had just popped in. My man Daniel Cryfall has made it. Daniel, I hope you didn't miss me too much last week. I missed you. I think you were not here the previous week because you were working, but if I'm not mistaken, you might have been here. I don't remember, but I hope none of you missed me too much. Hold on 1 second, Doogie. Let me get you a moderator tag. We got Logan, the G.I. Joe gamer, in the house. What's going on, Logan? Logan, we missed you last night. Should have been hanging out with us more last night. We had a really good rocking time last night. I missed Gianni asking me what my best card is. If you're still here, Gianni, I'm not sure. My most expensive card, I don't know. I got a couple good Eagles cards. I picked up an Ovechkin card this year. Yeah, I don't have anything serious value. You know, a couple cards in that $100 to $175 range. Oh yeah, I know, Logan. We saw you. Or I saw you. We are rocking out. Talks amongst yourselves. I need to like rejuvenate already. It can be hard work holding it down for 2 hours talking like this. So besides, you know, Pops being in town, I've been getting more and more hours at the job. And when that happens, you know, I'm super tired because I'm working all day, like 9 in the morning till 8 at night, sometimes 9 at night. Haven't had a chance to watch too many videos. You know, at the beginning of the week, I was hitting up a couple people. I saw a couple of BC's videos, a couple Panther Breaks videos. Been chatting back and forth with my taste test and people coming in and watching my taste test. I think I saw you in here earlier. Forgot to mention you, but the Legend 55 is in here. What's going on, Legend? Sorry I missed you a moment ago. O-Rod bringing in my trophies. O-Rod, thank you for being here. Love when you give me the trophies. Like, I hadn't watched anything from O-Rod in a while, and caught a video of his earlier today. BC O-Rod opened up some top series too. So, and he pulled a nice Bobby Witt All-Star card. My apologies. I'm gonna get my notes all mixed up and such. We're gonna definitely get into all the sports talk, all the goings on out there in sports land. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, it was kind of. No, I had the nutty taste in my mouth, and yeah, it's about what you would expect. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, man, we're starting to get into that weather where no matter how much air we have on, air conditioning, it gets hot as hell in this room that I'm in. I don't know how my son sleeps in here at night. It is friggin' warm as hell. And I'm wondering maybe if I took, since I took that week off last week, I'm not hitting the algorithm now because we got like absolutely no new friends, no trolls hanging in. You know, that needs to change. We need to get the number one troll, my man Michael Coella, to stop on by. And maybe they'll follow deeply after he comes through. Yeah, BC, O-Rod's got it going on. He's a guy that definitely opens up a lot of the different product. Gianni, I missed you earlier, but I have a few PSA 10 slabs that are in that like $100 to $175 range. One of my favorites I actually got graded myself was a Mike Trout home field advantage PSA 10. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might have it right here. That is my actual best pickup. PSA 10. Yeah, there you go. Jose Ramirez autograph. 12 out of 25. So if you were to look this up, this is probably the most expensive card I have in my collection right now. I definitely don't have some huge big cards, but I'm pretty proud of what I do have. I do have stuff on the PSA registry. Check that out if you're a collector. PSA registry is a pretty cool way to go. Health and wealth. Cleveland is my second favorite team, so I'm really happy that I have this card in my collection. I happened to get that in a break, and it was sent to me. Occasionally I get into some baseball breaks. Try to get the Phillies, but if I can't get the Phillies, it's nice to get the Guardians / Indians. And that was a pickup from that break. All right, you need to talk to, I don't know if he's still around lurking in the background, but you need to talk to Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. He is done grading with GameStop. So he would be the one to talk to when it comes to that. He's probably got the most expertise out of the people in our circle here. Oh, if he comes by at all tonight, Legend 55, you won't see Sean till after 10 o'clock. Because a lot of times Sean's on a different live stream, and then he'll pop in here after, I guess, sometimes when you got multiple people that you like, loyalties get a little bit split. I'll just leave it at that. So Sean sometimes hits me up at the very beginning of the show. Sometimes he comes later, but yeah. Ah, that's cool, Zach. So yeah, all right. There's your man, Zach Sports Cards. You guys can talk it out. He'll help you. Right now, I just been taking my stuff to the LCS and having them, they charge me like what, like an extra $5 or something like that. Like normally it's like $18 to $20 to grade when you're doing it on your own, but you have to submit so many cards. They charge me $25 to send out through their bulk submission. They try to clean it up a little bit. You don't have to worry about buying, the card saver ones or whatever they're called. They'll just put it in. You show up with a penny sleeve or a top loader. They'll just put it in the card, clean it up, put it in the card saver, and send it out for you. Oh man, I can't wait to see all that, Brittany. If you heard me enough on the show, I'm the DC guy. I'm not like some Uber fan that like the rest of the guys in the panel on Spine Ticks on different comics, but I'm definitely the DC bro of the group. I kind of swing towards DC. That's just because Super Friends was my favorite, one of my favorite cartoons growing up, and gravitated towards that. Green Lantern's my favorite. Justice League as a whole. So that when I'm buying comics, that's pretty much what I buy right now. Green Lantern comics and Justice League Unlimited are the ones that I'm currently buying because that's what I like. Yep. If I would go and buy Marvel, I would probably be like Swag, buying the X-Men. I'd be buying Avengers, Wolverine. I was kind of hoping Nova would come out with a new run. I would probably start buying that if Nova came out with a new run. Oh yeah, Alright is definitely on Instagram, so go check her out over there. Brittany, if you want to, you could drop in your link to your Instagram here. Hermont Kamar going straight for the one lady that's in the chat right now, totally ignoring everybody else, and the guy on the live stream going right for the one single girl in the chat to say hello. Okay, that's funny, Sith. Yeah, I mean, go figure. PSA is king. BGS is not. BGS is old school, kind of outdated. PSA is the way to go. Now, if I had some really good vintage, like our buddy Adam's Car Closet and such, and a few other people, Doogie's probably got some old good vintage. BC's probably got some old good vintage. I would probably go with SGC. SGC, yeah, SGC. Probably go with them for the vintage, but man, anything on the modern level, it's all PSA. For no matter what product you're getting, whether it's sports cards, Magic cards, Pokemon, Marvel, DC, PSA is king. No other way to go than that. I say Magic, right. Magic the Gathering. And oh right, that's why our friend Marvel Madness, he likes to grade with BGS for that reason, because of the subgrades. But I'm not into all that nonsense. Plus, and Sith's talking about it right now. Plus, PSA's got the registry, and that adds a little extra fun and excitement to the whole thing of collecting. Brittany's also been picking up some nice slabs of PSA, not just sending stuff, so she's doing very well for herself. That's what you need to do, Brittany. You need to open up a PSA registry and start adding your slabs over on the PSA registry. All right, no problem, Legend. You know how it is. I'm here for a solid 2 hours. So for about another hour and 15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if we're having fun. I haven't even gotten into the sports talk and what's going on in the world of sports. We're having too much fun just chit-chatting away. No trolls tonight. Sorry, Swag. It's all just friends in the circle. And some other peeps popping by to say hello, but no trolls to keep me uber busy this evening. Brittany, they're all leaving the stream to go check out your cards. You're welcome. There's my good friend that I love to hate, Michael Colella. I always fuck up your name because your name is shit, Michael. Michael Colella, the #1 troll in the house. Michael, thanks for being here. I hope you didn't miss me too much last week, pal, while I was out and about. Mike G, my channel tends to be about sports cards, what's going on in the world of sports. I did open up some basketball earlier. Then I just get into like standings and what's going on like that. But we're pretty much just pretty chill. I let you guys dictate a lot of the show. I'm just the captain of the ship, steering it in a certain direction so that we can go for 2 hours having fun with one another. You'll see a lot of people with blue wrenches because they're all people that come over here just about every week to hang out. So if that's what you're into, having a chill vibe and want to talk sports, this is the place for you, my friend. Well, Michael, I missed your dirtbag mouth last week too, but I was my pops, Daddy Dukes was in town. First time I seen him in 3 years, so that's what I was doing with my time last Sunday. And then you know what? We got home right around the time that game 7 was starting for basketball. So I just kind of came home, watched that instead of doing the live stream. Let me grab the camera. Grabbing the camera. Oh, what am I supposed to do with the camera? Not sure what you're asking, Marvin, but I got the camera, man. Don't get me started. All right, I need something different here for music. I think I listened to some of this before. No vocals, metal. Oh, it's a little bit hard. That might be too hard. But we'll let that play for a bit. Legend, I was leaning towards the Pacers. Neither one of them have won. But at least OKC when they were the Supersonics did. But TJ McConnell, like the guy, used to play for the Philadelphia 76ers, my team. Just, I don't know. I just kind of like them better. That's who I was rooting for to win. And it might have happened if Halliburton didn't get hurt, but, that's something we'll never know. Yeah, Justin. I was talking some smack earlier, and now that you're here, I can talk some more. I'm leapfrogging over you, Justin. Man, you and BC with the goose egg. Big ol' goose egg. And your man, Nicky, 2 times, picking up 2 home runs from Vladdy. Now I'm in second place, and I'm coming for Bart. I'm going to kick your asses. You ain't muting nothing. I'm gonna go around tooting my own horn. I beat Justin. Oh man, you won't be able to live it down, buddy. I'm waiting for your I'm waiting for tomorrow's video. Go check out Justin over at 3 Good Nerds. Great channel. Does a lot of cool different things with opening cards, doing cool shit with his son. It's just a good old time. But we're in a home run challenge right now. I believe it looks like we got 2 weeks left. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later as well. But I wrote it down. All-Star Game is on Tuesday, July the 15th. So we got 2 more weeks of the first half for our home run challenge. You know what? I'll talk about that now. Why not? Since a few of yous are actually here. So I was in 3rd place, but I picked up 4 points while Bart and Justin, who were ahead of me, picked up 0. I'm now sitting in 2nd place with 32 points, right behind Bart, who's got 35. So I gotta figure out some way, somehow, to get enough points over the next 2 weeks, and cross my fingers, hope to die, that Bart gets another goose egg in his eye. But we'll see if that happens. Yeah, so that helped as well with Vince getting nothing, so he stays way behind me, stays behind you. I'm loving life right now. I can't wait for you to post your video tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. But in a minute, I'll get into all the sports. Let me get you all written down. Make sure I have you all in here. I got you down. I got you down. Xavier thinks I'm funny. Thank you, Xavier. I try to be. Some of it comes naturally. Some of it, I admit, I force out some stupid jokes once in a while as well. I'm definitely one of the corniest people on YouTube, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Now, fuck you, Michael Colella. Fuck you, buddy. You're lucky you got that blue wrench. I'm gonna take it away. I'm banning you. You're gone. Get the fuck out of here. You're no longer wanted here. Take your ball and go home. No, you're the biggest asshole on YouTube, and somehow I put up with your ass. You guys are lighting it up in the chat. I absolutely love it. That's what I say. Hey, rip packs and talk smack. That's the best part of the channel. Love how that goes. At the end of the day, we're still all friends. Even that fuckhead Michael Colella, my friend. At the end of the day, we're all still friends. We all support one another. I love how that you guys support me and are here on Sundays. Because it is fun time, right? Michael, I do it the best, I definitely talk out my ass, but lots of times I back it up as well, All right, we'll bring the volume down just a tad. We're getting to the end of the first hour, but I'm just we'll go with the more minor sports first, just so that we can, cap off this first hour with you crazy folks. I like NASCAR. I don't watch it as much, but I keep up with it pretty regularly. Today, or I should say last night, they were at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and the winner, congratulations to Chase Elliott, who drives the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Napa Auto Parts. For this race, pediatric oncology nurses were given the nod on the hood of the car. Chevrolet, and he was the winner at Atlanta Motor Speedway last night. In Major League Soccer, in the West, San Diego's leading with 39 points. Vancouver, who's been leading like all year, has 35 points. Minnesota with 34. Portland with 30. Then we're looking at over in the East. When I originally wrote this, About an hour ago, Philadelphia Union were sitting at 40 points, Cincinnati with 39, Nashville with 38, and Columbus Crew with 37. But disappointingly, Columbus Crew beat my Philadelphia Union today 1-0. So Columbus now has 40 points themselves. So we got a two-way tie for first place in the East, first place overall. And your goals leader in the MLS, Sam Surridge from Nashville, has 16 goals. Unfortunately, my guy, Ty Baribo, no longer at the top. He's been hurt. He got an injury sitting back at 13 goals, but he got injured in a World Cup qualifier for Israel. So that's how we are in NASCAR and Major League Soccer. When I pick it back up in second hour, we'll give some thoughts on the endings to the NBA, NHL seasons, as well as the drafts. We'll close sports out later on with Major League Baseball, so stick around if you want to talk baseball. That'll be in about a half an hour from now.
When you've got multiple parts, but need just one answer.
Wait, how does these things work together?
Looks like you can just ask Google.
Do you know anybody that went to the race, Zach? I mean, that's an awesome track. I know they've kind of, they've done resurfacing and stuff like that, but Atlanta seems to always be a good race. Yeah, Brittany's been hitting me up with some of her basketball pickups, and I'm impressed of the direction that you're going in, Brittany. Soon enough, you'll know more than I do. We got another person who wants me to grab the camera. Oh, I'm grabbing the camera. I don't know what this means, but I'm grabbing the camera. You're going to edit, and I'm going to look like an idiot, but I already do. It doesn't matter. Lamar Jackson. Put my hand. Oh, there's my hand. The Cash, good morning to you out there in India. Thank you for being here. I get a lot of people from India that will scroll in and hang out for a while. So thank you for being here. Nikki Two Times is a friend of the Indian community. So hello to you out there in India. What I'm not. Here's my hand. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing the camera. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing more than that. I find it more funnier shaking it like this. I find that to be more amusing, and you can get a really good edit from that. That's what I'm here for, Brittany. I'm here to amuse. We are at 10 o'clock, and you know what that means. We bring the music up. We start feeling it. We get a little chair spin. We're going to rock out for at least another hour. I appreciate you all hanging in with me. Right now we got 20 people in the chat. There's only been 17 likes. I know there's been a lot more people in and out of here. You trolls, you can at least hit that like button as you're swiping through. You can stay a while. I like to hear from you. We got commenting collector in the house. What's going on, my friend? Glad you're here. Donnie, I appreciate that. See, I try to shout out every new person that comes in here the best I can. One man show, the one man gang, that's me. Well, Donnie, that's okay. You know, minus the glory holes, because we don't have that around here, Danny. Halo's clothing company says hello. What's up there, Halo's clothing? Well, you're pretty close to special there, Michael, because, you're, besides swag, you're the only other Blue Wrencher that has a letter as an icon. So, you're pretty special in that sense. I don't normally give out wrenches to people that only have a letter as their icon. We got my man SCA in the house. What's going on there, SCA? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Been watching some of the stuff where a certain somebody that you were talking about, SCA. I've been trying to figure out how I want to even approach that whole subject, SCA, with that particular person that screwed you over, because up until I heard about that, was a pretty good friend to the channel. Never screwed me over, but I've been hearing a lot about that lately, and that's a bummer. So sorry for that. Sorry I haven't watched really any of your gaming videos that you've been doing recently. But I appreciate your support. I know you've been checking out my taste test videos. You not scores, but I can tell you, commenting collector, that my man, Philadelphia Union lost tonight, 1-0. So they now have to share first place with the Columbus Crew. But well, so I do appreciate, Robert. We got at least one person who cares about the soccer. I'm gonna read this. This might spook away a few people there, Michael, but that's okay. This is what the channel's about. The free flow, as long as we're not as long as we're not talking racist stuff, as long as we're not getting into child territory stuff. But my wife's boyfriend is a white dude for Kamala Harris, so he is practically a lesbian. But I think he secretly likes me. What do I do? I mean, you can maybe if you wave the blue line flag or the red line flag, he'll get the hint and move on. That's probably, or Don't tread on me. Wave that flag. And that'll definitely get the hint. Jack says, yo! What's up, Jack? Yo, back to you as well. SCA, I'm glad to hear that. You know, behind the scenes, I've talked to a couple people on the subject, and it's disappointing because, like I said, he's always been a good friend to me. But to hear that he's done that to other friends of mine, not cool, man. Jack, I have been great. How have you been? I'm hoping you're having a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you're chatting from. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Legend. If you're talking about the cryptic conversation I'm having with SCA, unfortunately, I can't talk about that here. Oh, wow, that's cool, Jack. Hello to Jack from Perth. I'm going to write that down so when I shout you out at the end of the night, you know, I try to shout out pretty much everybody that comes into my chat. So stick around if you'd like. I'm about to get into some more sports talk. I want to congratulate, even though these aren't the teams I wanted to win, congratulations to the Florida Panthers for being Stanley Cup champions, and congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder for being NBA champs. Just a quick few things on the drafts that came across this week. Yeah, Cooper Flagg. We all knew he was going number one. Nothing crazy that I saw happen in the draft. My Sixers picked up VJ Ejikome, and incidentally enough, VJ, he just signed a shoe deal with Adidas. So I find that to be pretty cool. Hasn't played a day in the league, was not the number one pick, not your consensus like top guy, and he's signing a shoe deal with Adidas. So that's kind of cool. Ace Bailey, if you know anything about these guys coming out of college, Ace Bailey got picked up by the Jazz, did not want to go there. Acts like he did, but we know, you know that he didn't. Sixers in the second round, they picked up Johnny Broome from Auburn. He's a center / power forward. So in my opinion, they're gonna try to develop him. He's gonna end up, by the end of the year, he's going to probably be playing a lot because Embiid's going to be hurt. Whether it's a knee, an ankle, an elbow, his ego, him being too overweight. You name a few different things, and I'm sure any one of those things will be wrong with Embiid by the time next season rolls around and we get into the dog days of the wintertime. Crack Pack Daddy, long time no see. My man, the Crack Pack Daddy from Asbury Park, New Jersey, Boss Country. What's going on there, Crack Pack Daddy? I'm sorry that I have not been around to check out your videos, or that I haven't posted a lot on my own for you to support back. I see that you have been opening up. Crack Pack Daddy he opens loads of basketball. Then he started opening up some wrestling. And even though I haven't watched the video or videos yet, I know my man Crack Pack Daddy, he's opening up Marvel cards. So Crack Pack Daddy, we got a few people that love Marvel cards here in chat right now. So you can always pick their brain. Brittany and Spine Ticks are definitely two people you can kind of talk to about that a little bit. And Moon over Miami, saying it right. Hit that like button. I know, Moon, you were out on the road today, live streaming. I guess you were probably going to work. I'll definitely hit up some of your stuff as well. Checking out the spiders, checking out the praying mantises. Yeah, my job has been totally kicking my ass there, Crack Pack Daddy. Literally, just because I started getting into this frame of mind where I write a list. I have about 30 to 40 channels that I have written down that I try to watch every week. I write down to see how much they watch of my content, balancing it out a little bit, and I got down to like the P's. So I didn't watch anybody in the S's and the T's, you know, because you are the Crack Pack Daddy. So I got through like the P's and didn't even hit the S's and T's for videos this week. So unlike Sith, I can't multitask too well.
I just can't believe it. I've known him my whole life.
I just realized this was so loud, I've been shouting more than usual. Oh, man. Yeah, Legend 55, I'm going to try, anyway, to post the Twix video, the Twix, I'll drink that. Maybe I'll drink that tomorrow and at least make the video so that I can get it posted at some point during the week. But yeah, Twix. And I'm going to round out the taste test stuff probably the following week or by the end of next week. I also have regular Skittles. It's like a Skittles drink. They had the regular Skittles, tropical blend, and berry blend. I just picked up the regular red bottle of Skittles. I'm going to try that as well. So I got a couple more taste tests for you guys. Yeah, why not there, Peter? My friend Moon over Miami has videos with cool spiders and praying mantises. So, and he's a big supporter of my channel. So I like to be a supporter of his channel as well. Not to mention that it is kind of cool. If you actually go check it out, you'd be like, you know what, that's pretty interesting. I grabbed the camera. I'm done. That's the new thing. Last couple weeks it was name a car for an edit. So I'm just going back, making sure I didn't miss any of your important words. Ah, that's cool. I didn't realize that there, Sith. 2%? No, probably closer to like 10%, right? On that one. Sorry. Bad joke. All right, in the world of I'm sorry. I forgot to mention that NBA free agency that officially begins tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So be on the lookout for a frenzy of trades to happen day one on free agency. Now, on to the hockey draft. I'm just going to kind of mention the players that the Flyers picked up. So, with the sixth overall pick, we picked up a center, Porter Martoni. Sorry. With the 12th pick, we picked up another center, Jack Nesbitt. That'll probably be, and maybe the next pick. 38th pick, defenseman Carter Amico. Outside of that, they might one day be in the NHL. Then you get a slew of other picks that probably won't make it to the NHL, but you never know. Sometimes you gotta you got to pick up these players and try to develop them. But with the 40th pick, we picked up a forward, Jack Murtaugh. Then another forward at 48th pick, Shane Van Sage. The 57th pick, we picked up center Matthew Guard. 132nd pick, left wing specialist Max Westergaard. With the 157th pick, we picked up a defenseman, Luke Blueswick. And with the 164th pick, we picked up a center, Nathan Quinn. Don't have to memorize any of these names. I'm not going to memorize any of these names. Kind of looking at those top three guys, keep an eye on them a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. They're not going to be NHL ready for sure. Every single one of these kids are 17 and 18 years old. But their free agency NHL begins on Tuesday, July the 1st. So keep an eye out on that. I love to see the Flyers pick up a goalie if there's one to be had. Because anything is better than what we have right now as far as goalies go. Legend, sometimes that's what you got to do. Like I am subscribed to Sean, but Sean is not in my list of 30 to 40 because, he doesn't post very often. So he's not in my list. You are in my list, my friend. Just about every single one of you guys that post content on the regular are in my list of 30 to 40 people, including this guy that just came in here, Jim NFL, who, Jim, stop posting content and then deleting it. Is that how we're gonna roll? Ask me to watch something and then you delete it. Daniel, did you pull a Mitch Cuff from my pile? That'd be nice to hear you say that. That'd be my one guess. Or I know you like Sidney Crosby, so that would be another guess. Wow, that's a good card. Daniel, you know what? I'll show it to you guys because most of the people... I am going to end up making a PSA reveal video of this, but I'll show you guys. This is like a sneak peek for you. I sent out 3 Celebrini cards to Daniel. I'm pretty sure you've seen me actually open up the third one because I opened it up on the live stream. Disappointed in the grading. Sent them out. I like that. Out of 100. That's cool. I like that. Got my rainbow as a 9. I figured that would be a 9. Then also the marquee rookie Celebrini rainbow green 21 out of 33. Daniel, we're looking at a 9 as well. The big disappointment, though, was this beautiful looking card. Also out of 24, O-Pee-Chee. We're looking at the Red Prism. I don't know what this other stuff means. PLT preview or something like that. Red Prism marquee. 24 out of 50. And yeah, I'm trying to get it in focus, but that says 8. That says a damn 8 on the top. I can't deal with the 8. That really pisses me off. If that was a 9, I'd be like, okay, I got 3 9s. That's not bad, but that 8 really like made my heart drop. Hello, Armpit. Enough. You get one more shot, Armpit. That's pretty cool. $85. Yeah, I think that's about $85, $90 around here as well. Yeah, that's why I only got an 8 because it's backwards. All right, Moon, just for you, so you can see it the right way. Still a nice looking card though. All 3 of these. The green, I ended up doing that on a short. I felt like this was like the best card I ever pulled on the channel, and I pulled that on one of my live streams, and freaking comes back in 8. Justin, I know I can't. Yeah, wait. Yeah, hey, that's your fault for following BC and going Arenado. I kind of was hoping it was going to go in that direction. Daniel, you know what? I don't think I am. If I'm going to keep it in the slab, and then if I ever decide to sell it, then I'll probably crack it at that point and sell it raw. Or I'll just leave it in my collection as the 8. I don't plan on getting rid of these cards anytime soon. Or maybe I'll do I'll pull like a Sith Lordly special Sith. I'll probably maybe I'll convert these or 1 or 2 of these over and get Celebrini's Young Guns in a slab to kind of make up for that. Since that's the better card anyway to have a Young Guns 10. Armpit out like last year. Yeah. Okay, Robert. I'm not one of those channels. I don't give away things lightly. Although I do have piles for some of you. Daniel, you got a pile going. You might be one of my only friends in chat right now that actually has a pile. BC, I'm working on your next pile, sorta. I did. You know what? Now that I just think about it, BC, I got some cards for you, pal. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Because you know our good friend Vince is a Cubby fan too, so I got to kind of spread these out. Who else did I open? Yes. You know what? I'll probably give you both of these unless you already have them, BC. I'm going to put these in your pile. But BC, if you're still sitting there watching, you got the retro Kyle Tucker, and then you got the nice all-star Shota Imanaga. So these will go in BC's pile, unless he already has them. Then I'll switch them over to Vince's pile. Sounds good there, BC. These will be in your pile. Can't promise how next time I'll ship them out. Well, Michael, you keep your feelings close to the vest. I don't even know what team you like. So how can I make a pile for my number one troll if I don't even know what team you like? But we have one of my other new, well, not new. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind. We just got a new tonight into the chat friend. Man, I'm like flubbing over my words, but and hopefully I don't flub it when I say this. My girl Veronica is in the house from Chrissy's Crazy Crafty Life, Chrissy's Crazy Crafty Life, Chrissy's Crazy Crafty Life, Chrissy's Crazy Crafty Life, Chrissy's Crazy Crafty Life. I screwed it up, but I kept on going because nothing holds me back. My girl Veronica, CCCL, Chrissy Crazy Crafty Life in the house. Veronica, welcome in. I know you said you weren't going to be posting much stuff with all the happenings in your real world, but I hope to see some stuff from you. I hope that you're not going to go do what you said you're going to go do and move back down south. I hope you get to stay right where you're at. But either way, I love you, girl. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping through. Yes. BC, while you're thinking about it, putting piles, if remember, Guardians are my second favorite team, but especially if you have like a decent Jose Ramirez or Clase or Quan. Those three I like the most. Well, boring, because just about everybody that's in here right now are friends of the channel. They're here every week, or just about every week, to support my live stream. A lot of these people here, they also go and watch my content throughout the week. So they get rewarded to be mods so that they can also go and support each other. So Blue Wrenchers, I consider friends to the channel. They're boring. Ripping and flipping cards. Congratulations, you're the first one for this evening to have a Bert Kreischer comment. Feel like it's been too long. I get that. And I a couple other one or two other ones. I won't say it because I don't want to. I don't feel like flaming the fire. But congratulations for you to be the first one tonight. Red shouldn't have had to leave, man. You should be hanging out, enjoying life. Red, I've missed you, Red. You know, I know you've been going through some stuff. I'm really sorry you've gone through stuff. I hope you do post some content again soon. I've missed you. I'm sure you're gonna those cards that I sent out to you. I'm sure you're gonna get them very soon because I know Jazambi has been sending out packages. I just got the email from Jazambi that my package is on its way. So hopefully your package is on its way to you as well from him. That's funny, Ripping. See, that's how it all starts. You cut people come in, they talk a little smack, or a lot of smack in Michael Colella's case, and then they become friends of the channel. So Ripping, Michael here happened to just come upon my live stream one day and has been here ever since. I can't get rid of the fucker now. But, hopefully you like, I talk sports, I show cards, I rip cards. This will be a channel that you'll like. All right, NPP, thank you for being here. I'll check on you during the week. I'm glad I at least got to watch one of your videos this week earlier today. Just trying to keep up with stuff. So, but thank you for your support. You have a good evening, National Parks Princess. So true, Rippin', so true. It's in the description. Rippin' Packs, talking smack. I love talking smack, especially when it comes to sports teams. I roll with the punches when people talk shit on me personally. Weight, beard all fucked up, whatever. I'm giving you fuel right now. Beard all fucked up. I care less, but I roll with those punches. But when we get into talking sports, man, I love it. I love talking that kind of smack. So, that's what we got going on Sunday. We got the good vibes, but we also got the stressful, want to shake somebody because their team is better than yours. But, I'll say it for my good friend Sith and my other good friend Uncanny Swag. Your team sucks. That's how we roll on Sunday nights. Yeah, Moon's been here every week. Sith's been here every week. Brittany has been coming every week lately. Justin's been coming here every week, sometimes to rub it in that he's kicking my ass. But I'm glad to see him here tonight when I'm now kicking his ass. Daniel, unless he's working, he's here every week. Brittany, I think I already said Brittany. Brittany gives me the love. Veronica gives me the love. Red comes through a lot. BC's here. You guys tend to always be here. Even, like I said, that shit fucker right there, Michael Colella. Fuck you, buddy. God damn, it's hot up in this room. All right. Baseball talk. I know a lot of you guys in here right now, you are baseball guys, first and foremost. Justin, BC Sports Cards. I'm assuming ripping and flipping cards as well. Baseball guys. So let's get to it. American League, Yankees up a game and a half in the American League East with 48 wins. Tigers, wow, woo, up 11 games from those Guardians with 52 wins. Astros, they're up 6.5 games. They got 50 wins themselves. Those Philadelphia Phillies, they won today. They took 2 out of 3 against the lowly Atlanta Braves. They're up a game and a half over the Mets with 49 wins. Bart's Chicago Cubs, they're up 2 games with 49 wins. And over there in the West, the Dodgers up 7 games. They lead all Major League Baseball, 53 wins. As I said about the Home Run Challenge, All-Star Game is Tuesday, July 15th, which would make those calculations that we've talked about, Justin. We got 2 more weeks left to go. Can your man Nicky 2 times take over first place over BC Sports Cards in the Home Run Challenge? I'm going to have to dig deep and find something and hope for a wing and a prayer. Like I said, Bart is sitting with 35 points. I have 32. Justin has 29. And Vince has 28. And Doogie and Cards by Mark, you guys don't even count. You're not close enough. You'll never catch us. But let's see how it plays out. We got those 2 weeks left. The home run leaders, Cal Riley leading all majors with 32 home runs. Aaron Judge with 30. Ohtani with 29. My man Kyle Schwarber has cooled off immensely. He's got 25. He's bringing up the rear. Aaron Judge leading with a 356 batting average. And for your pitchers, the ERA, Hunter Brown with a 1.74. Max Fried with a 1.92. And then strikeouts, Garrett Crochet. Almost fucked that up. 135 home runs. Mackenzie Gore dropped down to second, 129. Tariq Skubal with 127. And Zach Wheeler with 126 to round out the top 4. Then in saves, Josh Hader and Robert Suarez, they both have 23 saves apiece. That's what I have for us in Major League Baseball. Now that basketball is through until September, October-ish, now that hockey's over, we're going to swing and start talking a lot more baseball as we get to the All-Star break. So in a couple weeks here on Sunday Funday, I'll start getting into some predictions again and how the season's going to finish out. Get a lot more into the weeds with statistics. Get heavy into baseball leading up into, football season. Of course, I know a lot of you guys that are in here too are big football guys, and football gals. So but we're going to go heavy baseball through July and August. BC, it's a good possibility that I get some goose eggs, but I have some stuff up my sleeve a little bit. I have guys that maybe not hit a lot of home runs, but I'll throw them out there times 2. Maybe I get 1 or 2, catch a clip on it. We'll see. 3 points does 3 points does seem like a lot to try to make up in this contest, but I got 4 while the two of you got 0, so it can be done. Checking out all you guys' comments. Going all the way back to Sith saying that your team sucks. I will be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. I don't have any more Prime, but I need some sort of other beverage to finish this out for the night. All right, good. I'm glad we still have at least 16 people hanging out in the chat. Picked up drinking a little Gold Peak sweet tea out of my kick-ass Guardians cup that I got from going to the game last summer while I was out there in Cleveland for the National. I know recently up in New York, I think it was up in New York, they had the Fanatics Fest. I don't have much information about how that went. That's not this channel. Oh, wow. What's going on, Jeff? We got Shaw Racing Collects in the house. Man, Jeff, it's been too long. I hope all is well with you and your family. If y'all don't know Shaw Racing Collects, my man Jeff, living up there in Canada, Toronto Blue Jays fan. I'm assuming Maple Leafs fan as well. That was a heartbreak way for them to end their season, Jeff. I guess major reasons I haven't seen you, Jeff. I'm definitely not over there on Monday nights with Enfuego. Monday nights are not good for me. Up until Mike's ripping for rookies last break, I didn't want to get in the last break, so I wasn't there for that. But Mike hasn't done any breaks in a while, so I haven't been around. So I hope all is well with you, buddy. Yeah, but I had high hopes for the Maple Leafs. I put money on the Leafs to win. That's how I like to bet. I get confident and go full force, and I didn't lose my shirt or anything like that. I put it was either like $50 or $100 on the Leafs to win. Yeah, absolutely ripping. It is every Saturday. Wait, I say yeah, every Sunday night starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. But yes, that's where I'm at. I live right outside the city limits of Philadelphia, so all Philadelphia teams are my number one go tos. Well, Jeff, I hope, yeah, I know, yeah, that would not be good to lose any money. I hope everything's been going well with you. With some of the things that I know you were dealing with, like I guess it was towards the end of the 2024. I hope all that has gotten situated since then, and that everything is good with you and your family, buddy. SCA, I wasn't collecting during Allen Iverson time. I've only been back to collecting maybe 3 years. Yeah, 3 years I've been, or 2 years. Shoot, now I forget. Th- uh, 3 years. I can't remember. I've either been back collecting 2 years or 3 years at this point. Only been doing the live streaming a year. Been ripping, having fun with it. Yeah, two years. I've only been back 2 years doing this. But I do actually do have some Allen Iverson cards. Some uh, inexpensive like dollar cards that people have either sent me in care packages. Uh, I've been into some like you know there used to be a company called, I think it was called like Silo or whatever, that sold stuff, and I got a few cards from that, buying them for like $1. But yeah, definitely nothing super crazy in my collection of Allen Iverson. we'll we'll take Matthews off your hands, Jeff. Come on. I can tell you, SCA though, my all time favorite basketball player, all time, who happens to also be all time favorite Sixer, Charles Barkley. Probably he's got to be number one, or definitely top three all time players to not win a championship. Santosh, hello to you. It's nice meeting you as well. Stay for as long as you like. If you like the subject, feel free to chime in, give your say on it. We're just hanging out, we're chilling, we're relaxing. We talk sports. I've already gone over sports. Gonna round out a couple shows to finish the night off with, and then I shout out all you cool people at the end of the night. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I said though, to me, Justin, top three. Barkley's better than Miller. Barkley's better than Stockton. Two different positions. I get that. Better than Ewing, even. Maybe not Malone. You might want to. I think like Malone and Barkley are like 1A, 1B. You could flip flop those two. Oh yeah, there. You had your. You know what's funny though, Jeff? When you think Vince Carter, you think Toronto Raptors. But through his long career, the guy has played on like 9 different teams or like 10 different teams. He, I mean, you think of him as a Raptor, but Jesus Christ, he's played on so many teams. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of uh, the Immaculate Grid or the Crossover Grid. Those are like things where it's like 9 boxes, and then you have like say 3 teams across the top, 3 down the side, and you have to match them. So like a corner could be like Atlanta Hawks, and then the corner here would be Toronto Raptors, and you gotta choose a player that played for both teams in their career in that slot. And object is go 9 for 9. Then when you also have hit 9 for 9, your object is to have the least percentage scored in those slots to be the top person of the day on that grid, which is kind of cool because you can end up picking somebody that everybody knows that like Lakers Cavs. Everybody knows that LeBron. You can pick LeBron and that'd be a high percentage, but maybe you got another one that's super low, tiny percentage, 0.8% or something like that, and that's how you try to win. But you also have to get all 9. But the reason I brought that up, sorry, was Vince Carter. So it's like when you're doing one of those grids, it's like when in doubt, try Vince Carter, or when in doubt, Ish Smith. Those are guys that have played for like so many teams. So when in doubt, when you're trying to fill out your grid, those guys you go with. Yeah, well, I know Jeff can laugh in my face about the fact that 2 of the biggest heartbreaks in the history of Philadelphia sports came at the hands of Toronto teams. One being Joe Carter, friggin' Game 6 World Series. I know Jeff can never let me live that down, but I don't mind mentioning it so that he can get a few chuckles this evening. But also the other one more recently, the weird bounce doink into the basket, Kawhi Leonard to beat my Philadelphia 76ers to go on to the next round and eventually become NBA champions. God damn it, that was like the craziest bounce I've ever seen in a game of basketball, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, you could talk for such a nice guy, nice, sweet, loving, giving guy. You can give that shit talking pretty well, like any of the rest of us. All right, so before I call it quits for the night, talk a little NASCAR real fast. What's going on there, Adam? Adam's car closet in the house. Man, Adam, I don't know what's going on with your team. Those Atlanta Braves are kind of like, woo. I, they're not the team that I thought they were going to be. I mean, I did put them in third position, but I didn't think they'd be like awful. So that's kind of strange that they haven't been so good. But thank you, Atlanta, for beating up on the Mets for us and then losing 2-3 to us. So gotta thank your team for all that, Adam. But Jeff, for NASCAR, currently I'm a Chase Briscoe guy. I also like your Hendrick guys. My feed has been filled with Hocevar, so maybe I should be paying more attention to him. I don't know. So my feed's been filled up with that. Main reason I like Chase Briscoe, I was a big Tony Stewart fan, so he was with Stewart Haas. Now with Joe Gibbs. So that's kind of why I like Chase Briscoe now. I haven't been watching as many races as I used to, but I follow and make sure who the winner is each and every week. But yeah, couple shows. We wrapped up The Walking Dead, Dead City. That wrapped up. Some weird twists and turns. I'd say left off on a good spot. Definitely some cliffhangers. You can't wrap it up. You got to leave the people wanting more. But I think it wrapped up in a good spot to finish off the season. That's going to be good. Season 3 of Daryl Dixon, that'll be out sometime, I think, in September. But also, what just dropped on Netflix, if you're into this, on Friday, I've watched 4 of the first 6 episodes. Your last season, Squid Game, Season 3. That popped off. Very interesting show. If you guys are ones that are watching it, I will say this without giving away any spoilers. They have these rich people, the VIPs. That's the worst part of the whole damn show. They need to just have that written right out because it's the worst part of the whole show, in my opinion. Hold on 1 second, guys. Other than that, I find it to be a very good show. I just find that being really shitty writing. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. We're about ready to close up. Maybe I should grab the phone a little bit more like they were asking me to do earlier. And this is how I give my end of the night shout outs. Yes, we got it. I'll do it right just for my man, Legend 55, grabbing the camera. No. Legend, Sean did not come. Adam, Jeff, my man, Legend 55 here has been looking for Sean, Jedi Master, hoping he'd come back and hang out with us tonight. But I haven't seen Sean. He hasn't been here in a couple weeks. Well, I wasn't here last week either. I miss talking with you as well, Jeff. It's always a good time talking to my car bros, brothers from the north. You and Jason. I haven't seen Jason in quite a while either. He was talking about hooking me up with some cards, but I haven't seen Jason in a little bit either. But let's ramp up the music. Let's give it a call for the night, guys. We'll start off with our non-blue wrenchers. We had JD in the house, Sawyer Bartholomew, Nexus Database, Gianni, Hermont Kumar, Mike G, Marvin Ramsey, Xavier, Bennett Boy, Gamer, Vikash Chaudhary, Danny McGahan, Halos Clothing, Jack, all the way from Perth, Peter Gonzania, Boring Blue Jay, Ripping and Flipping Cards, Santosh Pradhan. Then, of course, all my good friends. Red 03 was here. National Parks Princess, Justin W. Smith at Big Sky, PC and Rips. Bart, BC Sports Cards. We had my main man, Sith Lordly, on his Spine Ticks channel tonight. Come check us out every Saturday night on Spine Ticks Live, where he hosts the show. You have myself, Uncanny Swag, Purchase Corner, and Dan Dele Torre. We're there every Saturday night. That's at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. And I'll shout him out. He's next to Uncanny Swag. We had my man, Mom, Moon over Miami. We had Pick Six Cards in the house. We had Kenyon in the house. That's Mount. I always get that mixed up, Justin. Mount Sai Cards. Or I have to figure that out and say that better. But Kenyon was here tonight. My son's NWE and Ethan's NBA Talk were here. We had my alternate ego, Nikki 2Times Gaming. We had Boji in the house. We had Zach's Sports Cards and Collectibles. Phil Ailing. Daniel Cryfall coming through as always. Doogie's Dugout. Logan the G.I. Joe Gamer. Retroholic Gamer. O-Rod Collects. Dropping those trophies. The Legend 55 was here. Health and Wealth. That shitbag Michael Colella was here. Daniel Barry Sports. My man Justin at Three Good Nerds. We had Robert from the Commenting Collector was here. SCA in the house. The Crack Pack Daddy. Jim NFL. Adam's Card Closet. We had Jeff. Shaw Racing Collects. And if I forgot to write you down, oh, yes, I did forget to write somebody down. I apologize. She's still here. Veronica from Christie's Crazy Crafty Life came in. Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you love the show. Come back next week for Sunday Funday episode number 57. Guys, thanks for the support. Brittany, love you. Thank you for being here. As I said, right now, Jazambi, Brittany, and Small Town Rips, all channel members. The shoutouts went to Two Balls Are Better Than One and Philly Rips. All that information will be in the description once I make the video public. So if you want to go follow any of the shoutouts, that'll come up very shortly. Guys, thank you all, as always, on a Sunday. Nikki 2Times came at you live, and I almost forgot. The chair spin. We're out of here. Bagana for life, baby. Thank you, Bart. As always, guys, have a great night.